the camera. But we going for it right here. We live right now. Hold up. Yo. What's the word? It's E-Trade, videomixtape.com. I'm here with the one and only one Nino Boy Wonder. Excuse me, pardon me, Nino. Got Nino out here. As you know, you saw us on doing our boardwalk talk, so the platform is growing. My boy Nino, he said he's hungry, man. He got some shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Excuse me, pardon my language. What up, Nino?
Man, what's good, bro? I'm here, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to work.
Finally here, getting it started.
Yes, sir.
And, it's been a long time coming. I'm happy for you, man. Like you've been making your moves, and you've been keeping me motivated to actually, get this next phase of this game on this platform popping. So for the people that don't know who you are right now, you know what I mean, just give them a brief introduction of who you are, what you're about.
All right, man. My name is Nino, as he said. You know what I mean? I'm new to this thing, so I'm just getting started, trying to get my feet in the door. You know what I mean?
Right.
Basically, I feel like I'm a type person. I'm a little different from most people. I think differently than most people. So a lot of my answers, you know what I mean, my personal ideas, thoughts, and stuff like that, going to probably be a lot different from what most people may think and feel, you know what I mean? But I just feel like I bring a different perspective, a different mindset to, you know what I mean, what's going on in the world.
So mainly, what do you want to talk about? Like, as far as like when you building your platform, whether it's going to be on here or even as we grow and build your own, like, what is your main topics that you want to discuss as what you're doing? Like, what's your goal?
Honestly, man, I just want to talk about, basically life, the good and the bad.
Okay.
Not so much hot topics, but more so about, you know what I mean, just people in general, what you see going on in the real world, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Why I personally feel like the way a lot of people think nowadays is kind of, to me, is more brainwashing than anything. Um, and I just feel like a lot of things that people talk about, you know what I mean, they have points,
Okay.
but they points are, to me, invalid, and that's just my personal
Right.
perspective on things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm here to rectify all that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here
Okay.
to do.
All right. I think I gotta take my glasses off, man. It's just too much glare
Okay.
coming on from the screen and all that, man. But pardon me, I'm always a little tired, a little drained.
Hey, man.
Me just building this platform, um, working hard, figuring things out. It's a lot of time and sleepless nights, man. Like, I got to stay
Gotcha.
on my schedule as far as health, you know, working out, getting the time to read, get the body right,
Definitely.
rehab and everything like that. So
Gotcha.
just trying to maintain that. Main thing I have to do is get sleep and try to get rest, which is hard to do today. But we here working,
Yep. Know it.
and we got a few topics that we want to talk about today. So we're gonna start it off with one of the topics we did on uh on the boardwalk. We did a boardwalk talk, asking random people questions. So we're just gonna start it off with one of the first questions we asked um, people, random questions. It was about child support, right?
Yeah.
Child support. Child support. Is child support what is it? Reasonable or a scam?
Is
Right?
it a reasonable thing, or is it a scam?
Okay. So you want to lead it off? You want to?
Yeah. Definitely.
All right.
So,
So how do you feel about it? I hear a little
okay.
fluttering with the mic. Is it in your hand or is it
Nah, I had to position in my bad.
this pitch? All right.
It's good now, though.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like windy, or if it's something touching it. It's probably
Oh,
the fan or something, right?
yeah. Let me
It's
turn it off.
rotating.
Let me turn
Okay.
it off. Give me a second. All right. How's that?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, for
Yep.
sure. All right, I thought it was like hitting something. All right, but we could just keep this, what I mean, sharp and quick.
Okay.
Um, so child support. Break that down to me, man. How do you feel about it?
All right, man. So I'm gonna break it down in a couple of ways. So
Okay.
first of all, I feel like anything that we as a community can't come together and think that it's a, a reasonable thing, to me it's a scam. And the reason why I say that is because, as we all know, as men, we the one that's normally paying child support to the women,
Okay.
right? So when we complain about child support, you have women, even men, say, what I mean, oh, you gotta take care of your responsibilities, stop complaining, what I mean,
Right.
basically in a sense making it seem like child support is something that's reasonable. But for me, is how you know it's a scam. Why is it that when the roles are reversed, the women start talking like the men? You know, like
Okay.
they all for it when they receiving the money, but when
Right.
they the ones that gotta pay, it's like, oh, why I gotta pay you? Da da da. I shouldn't have to pay this. I shouldn't have to do this. You know
Okay.
what I mean? And it's like, well, why is it okay or is a reasonable thing when it's coming to you, but when you got to be the one on the other side paying, now all of a sudden there's an issue. So
Okay.
that's the one issue that I had with it. The
So
second
you
issue,
saying child support as far as finance,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
All right.
basically.
So what do child support mean to you? Just an overall definition. Just what?
Well, child support to me, honestly, I don't really have a meaning to it because I think child support as a whole is something that just shouldn't be. And the reason why I say it shouldn't be is because I would like somebody to tell me where in life, right,
Okay.
where you don't and you can't, but you still receive, such as the woman has the child. Now you basically saying you need child support, so you need the help, right?
Okay.
So that if you equate that to you going to a car dealership and want to buy a car, the car dealership ain't gonna give you the car if you ain't got no credit or you ain't got no money, right?
Right.
So if you think about it, if this person needs help and the other person doesn't,
Hmm.
why would the child be with the person who needs the help?
So
Like,
what? So what do you mean by child support? Like, what is your definition of child support? If it's not, you just don't believe in child support at all. So
I,
what is
I,
your
I don't.
definition of supporting your child? Just let's put it that way. What is your definition of supporting a child that you and your woman brought into this world? What's your
Okay, so first of all, I get the reason behind child support.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because there may be people out there that basically don't want to do anything, basically just disown the child as a whole or whatever the case may be. And you know what I mean? It ain't fair to the person that actually have the kid to be stuck doing everything. So I understand that. But
Right.
at the same time, what's more reasonable to me is the child itself should be with the person that's financially able,
Okay.
and the person who needs the help should do what they can. Now, you asked me what's my definition of child support, and this is why I say it's kind of hard to explain that, is because I look at it like this: the government is the people who set this up. It's a multi-billion-dollar company when it comes to child support.
I
So
would say more than
basically,
that, but
yeah. So basically, it's a cycle of tearing down a man, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So you implement child support because you basically saying, well, you got to pay this girl
okay.
because she has your child, right? Now you can't. You get locked up. What happens then? You pay for jail fees. You pay for court fees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you get out of jail. Now you can't get a job because you got a record. So what you do now? You go do something illegal to try to, you know what I mean. And then what happens? You go back into jail. So it's a cycle. So basically, everybody getting paid. The judges,
Of
the,
course.
the the government. You know what I mean. The jails. It's all a cycle of tearing down the man because they know that if men was the ones to have the child,
Right.
they not gonna put they kids mother on child support. Think about that. If you really think about it, most men isn't gonna sit there and be like, oh, I want child support for her. And
Right.
I feel like most men that may do it now, it's really because it's like, well, I know you would do it to me if you had the child, so I'm gonna do it to you. But deep
Mm-hmm.
down inside, they don't really care. It's the women that care, and that's what the government look for. The government know that the women gonna go from man to man, have a kid by one, leave him, go to another, have a kid by him, and that's a
Okay.
cycle that and then the cycle continue. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So in a sense, it's more so the government using women because they know that they can manipulate them into doing these things.
All right.
It's
So let
go
me
ahead.
ask you.
Mhm.
Do you think it's a man's fault or on who they choose to have children with?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: in most cases, everything is a man's fault,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because men have the ability to enact these laws. You get what I'm trying to say? So we're the one who's implementing these laws, but we're complaining about them at the same time. Child support didn't come from women. Men made that a
Mm-hmm.
thing. And with that being said, this is how you know it's a scam. Because you know, as a man, that it's not right. But because it's lining people's pockets, you're going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So basically, to answer your question, I feel like you can't blame the women, right? When it's the men that's initiating these things, because they don't care. Men don't care until the
Right.
consequences come. The women they're gonna accept anything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you ask me, is it the men's fault or the women's fault? I'm gonna say it's the man's fault because you can't really you know.
Right.
Well, not you per se. Maybe you do, but in my mind, I feel that women are horrible judges in men and who they want. It's more so who you want
Mm-hmm.
over what you need. You get what I'm trying to say? So you may be enamored by this person, such as let's just say Chris Brown or something like that.
Okay.
And no offense to Chris Brown, you know what I mean, if he ever watched this. But it's like really think about this. Do you really think that this person is gonna be faithful to you? You get what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you choose to be with this person, knowing that it's a high possibility that you're not going to be the one and only. And now you can also say, well, that could be with a person that's not famous or don't have a lot of money. That's
Right.
true. That's true. But there's a reason why a person like Future can have multiple baby moms and a whole bunch of kids. Nick Cannon can have multiple baby moms and a whole bunch of kids, and people still want these guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good choice in picking men. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So we as men, we know this, but we don't care because we just, we want the box. And it's like, well, we'll deal with the consequences when it comes.
And
And for
that's
the and for the people who got money, they look at it like they don't care. Like, man, I could pay for that. Ain't nothing. Give her that little bit of bread, and that's the problem. That's where the problem comes because you not thinking about the whole. You thinking about yourself. You thinking about, well, it's cool because I can do it, but you don't see how it affects the world around you.
well. So you just think it's a scam?
It's a scam. It's no way in the world that child support is something that makes sense to me because
Okay.
like I said, okay, we all hear all the time, oh, take care of your child, or you a deadbeat dad, da da da, because you don't want to pay child support, which is
Right.
money, finances. So what that sound to me, because everybody complains when it comes to a child about child support or money, or you're not paying enough, you're not doing enough. Why isn't that you rarely ever hear, or the main thing isn't see your child, be in your child life, come to your child graduations, recitals, things like that.
Right.
So in my mind, when I hear child support and being a good father or not being a deadbeat dad, is like saying, well, as long as I'm paying child support, I don't ever got to see that child a day in my life, and I'm a good dad according to the
Right.
world. You get what I'm trying to say? Because all you care about is child support. So if I'm giving you the bread but never see that child, am I still a deadbeat dad or am I not? Because the men who are actually in their kids' life and doing for their kids,
Yeah.
when they don't do child support, they call the deadbeat dad. How is that possible? So wouldn't it all boils down to at the end of the day that it's not about the child, it's about money. It's about money for the women and it's about money for the government. No one's going to give something to someone who can't. And child support is the only thing that happens to in this world. You can't, no one in this world gets anything who can't basically keep up with what they getting. This is why you need credit. This is why you need money to buy things and purchase things, because they look at it. Well, if you don't have the money, how can you take care of this? You know, how can you pay for the car if you don't have bread? How can you take?
Right.
How can you pay for your mortgage if you don't have money or you don't have credit? But the only thing in the world where if you don't have, you still get, and then forces, and then you're forced to pay someone who can't when you know you can. That makes no sense. That's how you know it's a scam, because there's nothing in this world where you can find that actually works the way child support works.
Okay. Well, I'm having camera difficulties right now, so
Yeah,
but
I
you can
see
still
one
hear
now.
me, so I'm just gonna still rock out until this thing decides to work it out. I'm just gonna keep going though. But I'm just gonna give it from my opinion, like, all right, I'm coming from a different perspective now. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's reasonable.
Okay.
Um, I think it's reasonable because there are a lot of deadbeat men out there, and there are a lot of deadbeat women out there. There's a lot of deadbeat women also.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like case by case. Now, can it be abused? Yes. Can it be taken advantage of? Yes. Can it be a crutch for someone that's lazy or content on just um, having a certain lifestyle at the bare minimum and just want to take care of themselves and really neglect their child? Yeah, there's people and there's cases like that. But me personally, I think it's reasonable. I would just say that just coming from, just being on the other side of the fence, I think it is reasonable. Um, as far as I don't have, like, me personally, I don't have any friends anymore that are deadbeat deadbeat dads. If you are, when I say that, it's like you just not doing, like, you more with your bros, your friends, than you are with your kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to cut off a few people that are that way. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That
I got
that
you.
are just like, child after child after child, but they'll call they bros up like, yo, what's good every day. Those type of friends is done out of my life right now. Like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I actually had to cuss someone out and tell them like, yo, go take care of your damn kids, take care of your son. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's like you're a man whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that just really don't care, and children are being neglected. But as far as that, um, me personally, I have a child, and I'm not on child support. And me and my kid's mother, we take care of our child equally. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
like when you saying support, like, I think I give more than what a check would give because I'm there every day, damn near. You know what I mean? Every day. Um, she got I pick her up every weekend. Whatever she wants, she gets. Like, you know what I mean, on that end.
Mm-hmm.
But I know she does need to have groceries every day to be for food. I understand that, and I don't know. It just worked out perfectly between for me and her. Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean. So, but I think it is necessary. I think it is something that's needed because there are a lot of people that make excuses. But the problem I would say is that is being taken advantage of, and there needs to be more. I would say more. Whoever is in charge of it, a judge or whoever, needs to be judged case by case and really um, make it justifiable, or you know, um, both sides. Like, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like like that. Like, if like how you were saying, if you showing up to graduations or you active every day, some of that should be reduced as far as like a pay scale maybe. Like, you know what I mean? I never been through it, so I'm just shooting from the hip, really.
No,
But
I
I
got
hear people complaining, but it should be a scale. Like, if you're not as active, yes, you got to pay more. If you're active in the child's life, maybe the pay scale goes down because you're you're active. Like, when I have my child, yeah, we're going out to eat, we're going to you know, I'm buying games. We're buying, we're doing a bunch of stuff. Just being a regular father, or being a regular parent. That I would think that should be the adjustment to that. How do you feel?
Mhm. No, I agree. So I feel like the way you thinking about it, and the way I feel like most people would think about it, you're thinking about it in a sense of the concept of child support. So when you say that, what you say, it makes perfect sense. But that's the concept of what child support should be. But is that child support? No, because if you look at it in a world we're in, think about it. You get with a girl, you have a baby by her. What's the first thing she say when y'all separate or you ready to move on? I'm gonna put you on child support. It,
Okay.
like to most women, if you really think about it, child support is more so a knife in the back to a man than it is I need help. It's never really about they need help. It's to make you as the man feel some type of way. It's that leverage.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
like I said, I get what you mean of what child support should be. But most women use child support as a negative thing. They be like, I don't care. I don't care if you leave. Go be with that girl. Go do this. Go do that. Go be by. I'm putting you. You gonna pay up. You gonna be on child support. Think about that. This is what you would hear, and this is what you would see from most
And that's what I
women.
would say. Like, if you know a woman has that type of attitude, I would say that's a man's fault too. You
Yeah,
know,
no.
like
Listen,
you.
you absolutely right. And this the point. It's the point I'm trying to make. Because look, okay, think about this. You don't really necessarily care
Mhm.
as the man and a woman who you really sleeping with, because it's more so about for the man you just getting your rocks off, and for the woman I'm just, what I mean, most of the time it's this person, he got this, he got that, but blah 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 blah, I can use him for whatever I can use him, such as you see what happened with Drake.
Mhm.
Now think about this. Do you really think that if child support wasn't a thing, that she would have did that? She would have went in the bathroom, took the condom out the trash can to try to put it in her? Do you really think she would have did that if child support wasn't a thing?
Wait. What was that? What happened?
Yeah. This was a while ago. I think it was probably like last year. So
Okay.
basically, Jake had this girl. You know what I mean? They did their thing. He got up, went to the bathroom, tied the condom up, threw it in the trash. So Shorty go in the bathroom behind him, goes to find the condom and tried to basically take the condom so she could put the,
Oh, okay. The
the
work.
semen.
The work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he called her. He called her.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
It-
That's
it-
wild. All right.
you think that's because she just want to have a baby by somebody like Drake?
Right.
Nah, that's because she know if I had his baby, child support. I basically lived the soft life off of this dude that just has sex with me. So
Mhm.
so think about this. Is that reasonable? This is why I say when you say what you said, and I feel like when most people think about this whole thing with child support is the concept. Like, don't get me wrong, like I get it.
Right.
Like the concept of child support makes sense. Like the concept of alimony, which is another topic. I'm not gonna get too big. I got a lot to
Not
say
too.
about
Not.
alimony too, but I ain't gonna get too deep in it. But the concept makes sense because it's like, okay, for whatever reason, this guy, I would never agree with it, but gonna sit there and tell this woman, oh, you don't have to go to school, you don't have to work, I take care of you, I'll pay for everything, blah 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 blah. And
Right.
it's like, bro, like, okay, you did that, and I get it. 10
Mhm.
years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, y'all separate. She ain't got no skills now. You think she's just gonna be able to get a job? They're gonna like, well, when was the last time you had a job? 10 years ago. Oh, well,
Right.
we can't hire you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got no work experience. It's been
Mhm.
10 years since you had a job. So now it's gonna be hard for her to support herself. I get that. I get the concept of alimony. But once again, where in life do you see when you separate from something, such as, let's say you on a job and the job fire you or you quit? Do the job continue to pay you? No, because cohesiveness is now gone.
Hmm.
So I should have no ties to you in any way, and you should have no ties to me anyway. But you still gonna make me pay somebody I don't want to have anything to do with? That makes no sense. That's weird. You
All
can't.
right. So so what's your solution?
So okay. So first of all, I feel like everything needs to just be changed. Like child support. Okay, it's three solutions I have. One, if you're gonna have child support and you're gonna let women keep using and abusing it, cool. For whatever reason, we in this world, we coddle women to death, and that's why they do what they do to us. But if you're gonna do that, make child support where you get a card, and on that card, you can only use that card for things that's for the child, such as you can't sit there and go and buy no purse or no women's shoes with this card. The same way, if you got food stamps, you can't. If you try to pay for something that's like hot food or something
Right.
warmed up, it won't let you. That's how it should be for child support. It should be okay if you're gonna
So
uh
you saying items should be age appropriate type of
yes,
items?
yes. So the money I'm giving, if the money is absolutely going to my child, then it should be a card that you have when you go. If you swipe on something that you shouldn't be swiping on, it's not going to go through because it's not for the child. Because
Right.
child support is. You get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
It's supposed to be for the child, but most of the times it's not for the child. And the parent, usually the woman, will make so many excuses of why it's used for other things. They be like, "Oh well, why can't I use this money to go out and relax one now and then and get a couple of drinks with his child support? Like I'm the one who takes care of his kids, but that's not what child support is for. Child support is for if my child needs sneakers, he got sneakers. Child support is if my child need a uniform for sports, he got money where he can get uniform for sports. You get what I'm trying to say? Things like
Hmm.
okay, you want to bring you food. Food is fine. I'm perfectly fine with food. But if you sit there and go and try to use that card to pay your light bill and your gas bill, absolutely not. You go and buy women's shoes, absolutely not. Women's clothes, absolutely not. A car, absolutely not. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like it should have a lot of restrictions so that it can only be used for that child. And to be honest with you, I'll be perfectly fine with it at that point.
Okay.
So the second thing I think should happen is child support should be just like with most things, it should they should come together and sit there and say, when you have a child, okay, we're gonna what's your finances looking like and what's my finances looking like. Okay, well, you making $80,000 a year and she's making $40,000 a year. The child is gonna go with him, and you, ma'am, you gonna pay him let's just say $50 a week. If you like you know what I mean, if she don't really got it like that, you know what I mean, she's
Okay.
living paycheck to paycheck, you $50 a week, $75 a week. I feel like that's reasonable. You're doing something. You get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
So it don't have to be no crazy thing like how it is nowadays. Just because I'm making $200,000 a year, I got to pay you $5,000 a month. That makes no sense. Like no child needs that at all. Like, and that leads me to my other thing. If you're gonna, the third thing will be if you're gonna have child support, it has to be a cap, no matter how much money you make. Really, really kind of balance it out to how much would it really take a month to raise a child. So,
Okay.
okay, you would need food, fine,
Hmm.
but that shouldn't be the main thing. It should be a contribution because this is how I look at it. This is why I say because I'm a product of this. My mother was getting child support from my dad,
Hmm.
but I couldn't even go to my mom and ask her, "Can I get $5 to take to school to get something from the cafeteria, to get something from the vending machine?" She wouldn't give it to me. Then years later, I found out I was getting child support this whole time, and I'm like, yo, like how come when I used to ask for like
Okay.
money or something like that for whatever, you will always say no, but yet still come to find out I was getting child support this whole time. And her excuse will be, well, you got a roof over your head, you got heat, you got food in the refrigerator,
Right.
cable and all that. And I'm like, but that would make no sense because if that's the case, then that means my dad's child support is taking care of another man and his two kids because I got a brother and a
Okay.
sister
Right.
from another guy. My mom has her husband, which wasn't my dad. So basically, my dad money is going to a household of another man. You get what I'm
Right.
trying to say?
Right.
That
Right.
makes no
Right.
sense. That don't add up. Because let's say I wasn't here. Is there not going to be a food? Is there not going to be lights? Is there not going to be heat? Is there not going to be a roof over your heads? Absolutely, it would. So you
Right.
can't use that as, well, this is what the child support go to help with that. No, that's what you work for. That's why you have a job. The help should be when times come. Okay, well, he needs school clothes for the summer. I mean, he needs school clothes for the wintertime because school's about to start up. Child support. Oh, we need a little extra food in the house
Mm-hmm.
because it's another mouth to feed. Fine, cool. The sneakers is getting dirty or they're worn down or whatever case it be. Here you go. We're gonna get the check come in next week or next month. Got you a new pair of sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
You like,
Or sometimes it won't even have to be used in that, in that week.
yeah,
Sometimes
no,
it
absolutely,
could be.
absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying as a whole,
Okay.
child support should be for that child, not for a household. That makes no sense. That's what you get a job for. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Mhm.
there has to be a limit and there has to be some type of restrictions. You can't just sit there and say, well, if you make $1 billion a year, you're gonna have to pay this person 50 million a month. Like, that makes no sense. That it doesn't make sense. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, well, it's a lifestyle that child was introduced to or that woman was in. So that's my lifestyle, not hers. She
Right.
only had that lifestyle because of me. What was you doing before me? I'm here to help my son when he needs it.
Right.
So my son gonna be good. If my son want to go to a private school, let's say the private school for the year is 12,000. Let's just say 6,000 come from me. The other 6 come from you. Not I gotta fund the whole private school because I make this amount of money. That makes no sense. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Um.
it don't add up.
Um. Don't add up. I guess. I guess from your perspective, I haven't dealt with that.
Hold on,
But
hold on. So think about this. Think about this real quick. And I just want you to think about this.
okay.
Why do you think child support is used against men so much? Because women know it's a scam. They know this. Like, do okay, honestly, do you really believe that most women use child support for what it's supposed to be for? Honestly.
Most women, well, all
Yes.
females are not women.
No, I said most. I didn't say all. There's no such thing as all of anything. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But
There's
I
no such thing as all of anything.
well,
But from what you see out in this world,
the
not your
perception is
experience.
no. No.
Exactly.
No.
And you see it all day, every day. Women be like, oh, yeah, you gonna pay me child support, child, oh, you want to be with that B? Okay, that's cool. Child support, yeah, this. I'm gonna take you to court. I need that bread, I need you to pay up. Oh, they want to bring you back to court. Oh, he got another job. He making this amount of money. I need more money. I need help. I need this. Like, think about that.
Okay.
If it's not a scam, why is it being used? And why can it be used as a knife in the back to the person that has to pay it? Think about that. Really think about it. Who is it really helping? Who is child support really helping? The woman, not the child. The woman.
Yeah.
You making her get back at the man, and you giving her a reason to sit there and say, well, I can have 4 kids by 4 different people, 4 different guys, right? And each one of them paying child support. What's she getting? $4,000 a month because she getting child support from 4 different people. That makes sense to you, E? Let's really think
Uh
about it. That makes sense to you? And women do that. Women
yeah.
will literally
Yeah.
have kids just to get child support so they won't have to work. And then
I
they will
mean, I
sit
guess
there.
that's the NBA thing right now anyway. So
Exactly. So that's why it's a scam. Think about it. People are using this. Okay, the PPP loan. That was to help people, right?
mhm.
Think about listen, really think about this. It was to help people. So the concept of the PPP loan made sense. But what did we as humans do? We used and abused it. Like,
Right.
we turned into a scam with people scamming people just to get, like, bro, like, people really needed that PPP loan. Like,
Right.
people really like had to lay off they employees, and they employees didn't got no income to survive, so they needed that. But here you got random people just using it to get hella bread. And
Right.
it's like, bro, like why are you abusing something when the government is actually finally doing something decent and really trying to help you? You know what I'm
Right.
trying to say? But what we do what we normally do. We use it and abuse it. This is why it's a scam, because it could be used and abused, and you can't. You
Right.
and everybody else can't tell me anywhere in life history where how child support works, it works in any other company or any other situation in life. It doesn't. You can't get nothing. You can't get anything without being able to keep up or take care of what you get. But for whatever reason, I never even gonna say for whatever reason, because I know why it's like
Right.
that. And that's another topic for another day.
All right. So that. All right. So we basically, it kind of leads to the second question, right? The second
Mhm.
topic, basically, the likes and dislike of today's culture.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, do
Oh
you
my
think
God.
that the culture, I guess I would say the American culture, like, you know what I mean? Like when you just saying child support, do you
Mhm.
think it's an American culture that's a problem? Or do you think it's like a global,
All
or
right.
what
Look,
are
I've,
likes
I've,
and dislikes of today's
look,
culture?
I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, bro.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been wanting to talk. Okay, so look, at any point in my time, at any point in my career doing social media, I want people to know right now, I'm not sexist. I don't take up for men, nor do I take up for women. So I'm gonna have a lot of bad stuff to say about women. So don't think that I'm just bashing women, and I'm gonna have a lot of bad things to say about men. Because to
Okay.
be honest with you, once again, me, and this is just my feelings, I don't like us as a species. I don't. I don't like the human race. I don't get us at all. And it was a quote
Okay.
that makes so much sense. You seen the first Matrix, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So remember, they got Morpheus in the chair. They drugged him. They asked him, yo, where, blah, 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 Zion. So he basically started talking to him. He said, listen, he said, it's just something about y'all that stinks. He said it's the smell like that just irritates me. It stinks. He said the humans are like a virus that just they propagate somewhere and they multiply and consume
Hmm.
until there's nothing left, and then they move on to another place and do the same thing. They latch on, they consume it all, they use it all up, and then they move on. And that's so true. Like it's absolutely true. Like I personally feel like we as a species are really a virus. Like I don't get it because it's something I've always said to people. I'm a debater. I debate with
Okay.
everybody. I tell you that. And I always say to people, I said, this is the problem I have with humanity as a whole. We can understand certain things, but just because we understand it, don't mean we follow and we live by that. It's
Okay.
brainwashing. Like most people are brainwashing. I'm gonna tell you why. How is it there's something called common sense, right?
Okay.
But most people in this world lack the ability to use common sense. Think about that. Like,
Common Sense is the rapper.
no.
That's the
Look,
only common sense.
hey, common sense should be common. That's my thing. If I tell you to look up in the sky and tell me what color the sky, what you gonna say?
Blue, right?
Blue. It's
Yeah.
common sense. You
Right.
gonna say you gonna I ask you, do I need water
But this is
to survive?
that's just
Hold on,
people
hold on,
though.
hold on, hold on, hold on. If I ask you, do I need water to survive? What you gonna say?
Yes.
That's common. Makes common sense, right? Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question, and let me see if it's common sense. Okay.
All right. All right.
Why is there such thing of people not knowing what a woman is? Exactly. You stumped. Like you stumped that there's even a debate of people asking
That.
what a
That don't
woman
know
is.
what a
And
woman is.
yes, they asking what is a woman, and people
Okay.
have all these different answers of what they think a woman is. Like does that make sense? Because anybody would think that that's common, but apparently it's not.
Yeah, but that's just so. Is that U.S. culture or global
No, that's
culture? That's
global.
U.S.
That's a global
I would
thing
think
that's
that's
going on.
U.S. culture.
Nah, that's a global thing, especially nowadays with the whole, you know what I mean,
When
DEI
did
thing. That's a global thing. Okay, let's go to some less controversial. Common sense, right?
okay?
Remember, this the topic. If I say to you, money is the
What
go and finish it. If I say to you, money is the
key to happiness?
root of all evil.
I'm messing around with you, man. That's the saying. People scared of money. I'm like, yo, I don't see money as no
Hey,
boogeyman.
money is the root of all evil. That's what we say,
That's what
right?
they say.
Like,
Yeah,
like, like we as a species came up with that saying.
yeah.
We as a collective came up with that saying that money is the root of all evil. But my man, E, tell me, you my man, right? You my man.
Okay.
Okay. What's the one thing that people kill, steal, cheat, lie, and die
Yeah,
for?
yeah. Money.
Money. So we literally know and can sit there and say to ourselves, money is the root of all evil. But the one thing that's
That
most
we all.
important to everybody that everybody strives for
Mm-hmm.
is money. Is that common sense? It's not. How can we sit there and say so that lets me know that we as a species embrace chaos, we embrace evil. We
Yeah.
know that money is the root of all evil, but yet still the one thing that we strive for not to stay away from, but to get is money. Tell me one thing. When has money really made anything good? Once again, people lie, cheat, kill, and steal for it.
Well.
So with that being said,
Okay.
why and how could it be something that's beneficial to us? It's a piece of paper. We idolize a piece of paper
Yeah.
that
But
that
that's
we
American culture, man. It's
no, that's not American culture. That's the
capitalism.
world. That's the world.
No, no,
The
because there's
world runs
no, because
revolves
there's
and runs with money.
no, no. Yeah, it does, but
The
we
world
put
is
money.
not the US, it's the world.
Nah. It's the Western world. Like you know what I mean. Like people, there's other countries that don't that value. All right, they understand the value of money, but it's not the end all be all. Like there's parts of this country, like wherever Russell Simmons is at right now, always
Mhm,
folded up. Like you know what I mean. Like there's days, like I would even say it's like a while back. Like on Sundays, it used to be boring as hell on Sundays,
mhm,
you know, because why? It was like, stores were closed. It was only one uh cartoon on or something like that, right?
mhm,
It was more people going to, church and religious. It was like a religious day, right? Sunday. But today is not. Now it's like today, Sunday is an opportunity for uh American culture to make more money. Like, you know what I mean? The only one that's sticking to its values is Chick-fil-A, right? You can't I tell I tell my daughter, yo, you can have as much Chick-fil-A as you want on Sunday. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like, but it's just like I would think it's that, but I would just say it's more of an American culture or a Western world culture. There's certain parts of the world that have money as a economic system, but I wouldn't just say the whole world.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree.
Okay.
Because what you're saying right now is basically the you're basically pointing out a minority of situations where money is not important. And you're absolutely right. If you go to certain tribes that don't even believe in money, that they live on like in
Mm-hmm.
the woods in the Amazon or something like that, and they hunt for their food, and they don't
Right.
got TVs and phones and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like different tribes that's more I don't know how to say, but underdeveloped or whatever case it be. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that does exist. I can admit that, but still, at the same time, all around the world, wherever you go, wherever you look, everything is about money. That's just what it is. You live and die by money. If you don't have money, you can't feed yourself. You can't provide shelter for yourself. Right? You
Uh huh.
basically really
Yeah.
can't do nothing if you don't have money.
Yeah. You got to contribute. You got to
Hold
contribute to the
on,
world.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold
for
on,
sure.
hold on. Now let me tell you, and this could get deep. I don't want to stay too long. And it's like
Okay.
when I get to going, I can go. But okay, so this is my thing, and I'm gonna go back to the topic of what do I think about us as a species, as men and women.
Okay.
I personally feel like we claim. I'm not even gonna say we claim because we are the smartest species in this world, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, we're the smartest creatures. But because we're the smartest creatures, also makes us the most expendable. I don't know. I don't really know the word, but basically, we're not valued. We are not valuable to the world. We're
Humans.
yes, we're.
Okay. All right. Talk to me.
I say this because if you look at wildlife, right, you got like let's say ant colonies and stuff like that. Whatever.
Okay.
And I bring this up specifically because ant colonies had structure. You know what I'm trying to say? They have structures to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's working for the greater good of the colony.
Mm-hmm.
What we do in this world is not that. We are the exact opposite. You would People will let you die instead of just giving you free food. A person could need a heart transplant, and you
Right.
won't get it if you don't have the bread, the money, or the insurance to pay for it. That's
Uh, and
hold on.
okay.
I'm making a point. To me, that's inhumane. You cannot call yourself a decent, normal human being with that mindset. Now, you probably gonna say, and I get this. Well, this person is a doctor. They needs to be paid. They had to go to school for 8 years, and they had to bust. They had
Mm-hmm.
to learn all this stuff to be able to do this. That's being a decent human being. If someone needs help,
Yeah.
be there to help. You shouldn't need to get paid for it. That's not what we put on this earth for. We not put on this earth to be rich and famous and then look down up on everybody else. Basically, we saying movies. What was that movie called? Day After Tomorrow or something like that.
Okay. The
They
day the
have
Earth stood still, or something
yeah.
like that.
So they I think it was Day After Tomorrow or some one of these movies where they had created three giant arcs,
Day
but
the
the
Earth stood still.
But the only people that was able to get on the arcs was rich people. Like you had to pay for a ticket,
Oh.
and everybody else basically was left to die. That's
Oh, DA
inhumane.
tomorrow. All right, that might have been that. Okay. Okay.
I think it was, and like that's inhumane. That's not
All right.
life. That's not life. It's not like and it all stems from money, something that we
Mm-hmm.
created and we gave power to. We don't care about the person next to us. They say back in the day, they used to say, "Love thy neighbor as you will love yourself."
Right.
That's not a that's a saying. Once again, it goes back to what we were talking about before. It's the concept. I get the concept of money, and you have to work your behind off to get this skills to do this, but that just should be life. That should be okay. I'm gonna let you talk, but I want to
But
say,
I don't think that. I don't think
hold
it's
on, hold on,
global though. I
hold on,
don't
hold
think
on,
it's
hold on.
worldwide.
I'm gonna let you jump in. I just want to say one thing
No,
real
go ahead.
quick,
Go ahead.
and I'm gonna tell you why. When we were freed from slavery, right?
Okay.
They gave us what was it like 40 acres of land or something like that. I think that's what they
That
said.
was the. That
That was the
was.
compensation for
Yeah.
the end of the slavery. What did we do as a community? We built up our own community, not with money, but by loving thy neighbor. So what that said was everybody came together to build up that community. They didn't say, "Well, if you can't pay me, I ain't building this convenience store. I ain't building a house for you." No, everybody helped and pitched in to build this house, and then build the next house, and then build the next house, and then build that convenience store. They
Okay.
didn't say, well, you got to pay me, or you got to call this person to do it, and then you got to pay them. No, everybody came together as a
Okay,
whole
so what
to
culture was
build up
that?
the community. This
All right.
this this was black people when they were free from slavery.
No, so what
They built
culture?
up.
So what culture is about money? Made it all about money.
We as humans made it about money. It's not even a cultural thing, because when you look at any other culture, before money, what was it? Gold and silver,
All
and
right. So what
you
happened?
had.
So if you're saying if
Okay, so
black
basically,
community we
so
built.
so so basically, what I'm trying to say is, this is why I can never see how we as a species can ever have a utopia, or a world of peace. Like, for whatever reason, we always ask, like, when they do like pageants and stuff like that, they be like, oh, if you
Okay.
want to build a utopia, or the most perfect world, like that's never could be, because we are initially flawed as human beings. That would never be, because we don't want that. We don't care about the people around us. We care about ourselves. It's about me. At the end of the day, no matter who you are, what a person say, at the end of the day, when push come to shove,
Okay.
it's going to be about them. And I have a saying: we as a species, we as humans should live our life based off of the concept of Christmas. And if we did that, we will be better off as a society. And the concept of Christmas is not to receive, it's to give. It's a season of giving. Think about this. If everybody gives something, right? What happens?
Okay.
If everybody gives something, what happens? Everybody receives something. But if everybody just want to receive something, no one gets anything. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say that we as a society should live our life based off of that concept. Because
Okay.
at the end of the day, it shouldn't be where will be well a financial thing. It should just be help the person next to you. And that person, okay, for instance, let's say you are a doctor, right?
Okay.
Take money out of it. You learn how to do this and do that. Teach the other people. This where school started. School started, somebody was smart, and they brought other people. Well, teach us, and now you teaching. So now a school is a thing. You
Right.
come, you learn from a specific person, so you have the skills. Why life can't be like that? Why we can't be like that? Why it has to be money and power thing? Why can't we all just work for the greater good of society and the world? Meaning, no money, no gold. Don't put all these superficial values on a piece of paper, or metal that you can find in the earth, or oil and things like that. No, love the person next to you. Love each and every
Yeah.
person the way you will love yourself.
Right.
So help everybody else perform to their maximum ability. So if you know how to do something, teach everybody else. Don't say pay me and then I'll teach you. That's inhumane. Once again, to me, that's inhumane. But I get the concept of
Right.
what we go through and why we are the way we are, because it always boils down to we are inevitably selfish creatures. We want to be compensated for what we learn and then we put out in the world. But that's not life.
No.
And to me, that's not what you was put on this earth for. But I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Nah. I get what you say, but I don't think it's a world thing. I think it's a cultural thing. I think it's a Western culture thing. Like
Okay.
America is built on capitalism. Like
Hmm.
like this country is basically you know I guess so-called the leader of the free world, right? Based off of capitalism, right?
Which isn't
Like
really free at all. But go ahead.
okay, right?
Go ahead.
It's not free, of course, right? Like everything is about a dollar. Like what I mean? That's what we're taught here.
That-
But I would just say I would have to travel more. I don't believe the world is that way. Like what I mean? I know this country is. I know this is what it's about where we at.
But
Like it's about a dollar. And there are a lot of people that are that way and some people are not. You know what I mean? Like it's good to be like there's always the saying too. This is I don't like me personally. I don't mind being used. I just don't like being taken advantage of. Right? It's like don't take advantage of me. Like if you can't be used, you're useless. Right? I don't
oh,
mind being used, but just
can I
don't
cut
take
you off? Can I
advantage.
can I cut you off real quick?
Okay, talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
So you say you don't like being taken advantage of, right?
Yeah.
Do you know by you just living right now, you're being taken advantage of? You do know that, right?
Okay.
Each
Talk to me.
each and every day of your life, you're being taken advantage of by someone.
Okay. Or being used, right?
Yes,
And taking advantage. All right.
because honestly, you have a job, right? Do you think you getting paid what you should be getting paid for at your job?
Um. Of course. I guess you would say no, right?
Exactly. Okay.
Right.
So you working somewhere where and deep down inside your heart, you still feel like I ain't getting paid enough to do this,
Okay.
right? You getting taken advantage of because what
No.
you're doing. Hold on. Let me
Okay.
explain to you why. Because what you're doing is you're in servitude to someone else.
Right.
They
But I
could.
don't think. Yeah. But
Hold on.
I'm in
Hold on.
servitude. No. No. Wait. Wait. I'm
Hold
not. I'm
on.
not.
Go
I'm in
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
servitude, but I'm
Mhm.
not being taken. I signed up for it.
But
Like
hold on.
if I didn't agree to it, then it's a problem. Like
But
what I mean.
this is the point I'm trying to
Then I'm
make.
being
This is the point I'm trying to make.
taken advantage of.
The point I'm trying to make is for, forget the servitude part. The
Okay.
point I'm trying to make is you have no other choice. Yes,
No,
you
there's
make
always a
you no
choice.
no no. You made the choice.
Yeah.
You made because you have to. You get what I'm saying? You have to have a
No.
hold on, listen. You have to have a job to
Okay.
support yourself. You have to.
Right.
So even though you made the choice to do that, you still was manipulated into doing it. And why you was manipulated into doing it is because we have to do this to make money to support ourselves.
Right.
So, yes,
You got to
you
contribute to society. Yes. But I don't think I'm being taken advantage of.
hold on.
All right.
Okay, so you don't think you're being taken advantage of, but you still feel like you should be getting paid more than what you may be getting paid, but you don't feel like you're being taken. So explain to me this, right?
Okay.
Are you happy with your job? Like you do you wake up every day knowing you about to go to the job and you're happy, you're ecstatic and excited to go there?
Well, I signed up for it. This is my
No,
mindset.
no,
I
that's not.
signed up. All
Answer
right.
my question. Answer my question.
Like, what is happy? Yes. I mean, I don't have a like what I my job.
Okay.
I don't like what I do.
Okay.
I like seeing other people. Like you know what I mean. So
Hold,
my
hold on. Hold
job,
on.
like whatever I do, I visit other people. So
Let me
I
break
have
it
no
down.
problem with it though.
Let me break it down. You got a party coming up Friday, right?
Right.
You're gonna be excited. You're gonna be looking forward to it, right?
Okay.
That's excitement for an activity.
Right.
There's only an upside to it. You know you're gonna have fun. You know you're about to turn up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You really trying to tell me right now that you are okay with having to wake up every day, 5 days a week, maybe 6 days a week for some people, work 8 hours to 10 hours to 12 hours for some people a day until you 50, 60 years old to retire. You okay with
Well,
that?
that's your mind.
Oh no. See,
No, that's no, but that is
you
your
not
mindset. Like, you know what I mean? It all depends on the person's mindset.
it's
Like,
brainwashing, man. You're
no,
brainwashed.
it's not brainwash. It's like, all right, yo,
You are
we,
accepting something. You are
yeah, I
accepting
accept
something
it and
that
I
the
respect.
world set up for you. You
Of
are
course, this is the system, right? So it's like, all
but just
right,
because it's the system doesn't make it right. That's my whole point.
but
Because
how would
we
you contribute to society? What would you want to do? Just lay up and just party and
no
don't
no
do nothing?
no
How
no
are you going to go to a party? What
no,
are you
no
going to do?
that
How are you
that's
going to
no,
finance a party?
that's not what I'm saying. But at
Okay.
the end of the day, that goes back to what I was saying about the whole money aspect as a whole. This is why I personally feel like money shouldn't even be a thing. Contributor to society is
Currency is always a thing. It's money. It could be gold. It could be whatever. It's
but
like,
but it's something that
hmm
we as a species gave power to. You think wildlife need money or currency? No, all they need is water and food, and they have a fulfilling life.
hmm
Think about that.
trade, right?
Every other species in this world besides us, all they care about is money and food, and they have a fulfilling life. We're not having a fulfilling life because there's bums on the street right now that's sleeping outside in 90-degree weather. That's
Right.
inhumane. That shouldn't be. If we're humans and we love everybody, we quote unquote love
And
everybody or
that's
care about people.
and I would say that's the
Something like
system.
that should
And
not
I
be
would
a
say that's
thing.
the Western world. Like it's capitalism, greed. Like,
And
you know what I mean?
this is my point. So when you say
Right.
what you just said was, how are you going to contribute to society? That's the brain. That's where the brainwashing comes in. You are okay with the norm, but the
Okay.
norm isn't good. I get it. This is what we used to. So for hundreds of years, currency, like you said, was a thing. I get that. But to Neanderthals, currency wasn't a thing.
Yeah,
Did they
that's
did,
why they
did
Neanderthals.
hold on, no. But what I'm saying is that didn't determine if they lived or died, did it? What
Well,
determined if they what determined if they
it
lived or died?
determined whether they
Food.
was advanced or not. Like,
No,
what do you
no,
do?
no. Food. Food and water determine if they lived or died. Point blank,
Okay.
plain simple.
Right.
Still to this day, what determines if we live or die? Food.
Of
But
course.
for whatever reason now, because we're more intelligent, we gave power to a piece of paper and to metal to say, well, if you don't have this, you can't eat. If you don't have this, you can't drink.
Right.
That's a society you okay with living in? Now, don't no, I get it. We have to. We have to
Because there's
do
so many people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you go to a park.
Mhm.
You have a, you know what I mean? You have your party at a park. You start leaving trash at the park. Who's gonna clean it up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna clean up after yourself. Some people do, some people don't. I'm not gonna say that. Like, you know what I mean? But someone has to put in that work to keep it clean, right?
Okay,
Like,
now listen to what you just said, right?
okay.
Think about what you just said.
Hmm.
And this brings it back to why I say I hate us as a species. I don't I don't necessarily agree with women, nor do I necessarily agree with men. I just feel like we're flawed creatures and we're never amount to really nothing, honestly.
Okay.
You just said, who's going to clean it up? That's the problem. People want to be compensated to do things that you should automatically do. Okay.
Yeah.
If, hold on.
That's like the union sometimes, right? There's
Hold on.
good things about a union and some things that are bad about a union.
Let me
You
give
know
you
what I mean?
let me give you an example real quick. And this what this see this the problem I have when I debate with a lot of people. The problem is people look at it in a sense of you're not thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box. Hey y'all, man, that's gonna be the name of my YouTube channel. Thinking outside the box.
Might as
I'm
well
just gonna
plug it
throw
in,
that in there.
right? Might as well
Yeah, I'm
plug
just
it.
gonna throw that in there real quick.
Yeah.
Coming soon. No, like, comment, and subscribe when I throw in there, man. Show me some love, bro. Like, I get it, man. I know I said I hate humans. I know I said I hate men. But
He
at the end of the
talking
day, man,
crazy right now, yo.
but at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I'm just trying to give y'all some content that's different from most people. So back to our discussion. So no, this is why I feel like I hate men. When I debate with people, they don't think in reality. They think in a sense of the norm, like the world we live in. I just want you to take yourself outside of what you know. Out,
Okay.
just take yourself outside of it. Don't think, well, this is just how things are. This is just how the world is. Don't think like that. Think, what's the think if you yourself can create a world and put everything you need into this world to make it a utopia, how would you go about that? That's the way I want you to think, because that's how I think. I don't think most people think. They just know, well, that's just normal. That's just how it is. That's just that's the law, or that's the government, or that's how it's always been. But just because it's always been like that does not mean we've been living right. We're not living right at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Everything is selfish, and
Yeah.
everything we think of comes from a
But you thinking
selfish
it's like this
mindset.
globally. I don't think it's like that
No.
globally. I think
I'm
it's
not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying as a species. And the reason why I say that is because if you walk up to a door, right, and it's like
okay.
three people behind you, it don't matter who it is. It could be man, woman, child, old person, whatever. If you walk into a door, are you going to hold the door open for everybody, or are you going to open the door when you walk in and let the door close?
Man, we hold the door. We
Okay,
always,
you hold the door.
everybody go to a Wawa. It gets embarrassing.
Yeah.
As you know how people
You
hold
go,
doors in the wall.
so you're gonna hold the door, right? Why are you gonna hold the door instead of you just walking in and then letting them open up the door themselves?
Just common courtesy, I guess.
Common courtessy. Thank you.
Right.
Okay. Why isn't it that
Common
like that?
sense.
Why isn't it like that for the whole world? We sit there and pollute our own. Okay. Hold on, wait, real quick. What we're doing to the earth, right? What we're doing to the earth, we're committing global
global
yeah,
warming, and all that.
things like that. We're messing up our own home. That's like me leaving what we're doing to the earth right now, causing global warming.
Okay.
That's like me leaving the gas on my stove in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I'm going to die. Eventually, my house is going to be
All right, but do you do that?
unlivable. No. Hold on. The point I'm trying to make is eventually my house is going to be unlivable. That's the same thing what we doing to the world. But because we like, oh well, we the smartest people in the world. I'm gonna make cars. I'm gonna make trains. I'm gonna make things that pollute the sky more. I'm gonna cut down hundreds and thousands and millions of trees. All the things that actually helps keep us in the oxygen level that we need to be in, and all that. We are literally killing ourselves and don't care.
Right.
We are literally killing ourselves and don't care. Why? Because we're selfish. We still want what we want. I want my factory so I can make these cars, so I can sell it to you, and then you can buy my cars and make me rich, and I can go live on the island somewhere.
Capitalism.
So my thing
that's the
is,
land. That's the land we live in.
that's not common courtesy, and that's not common sense. We know that we're committing global warming. And we claim that we're trying to do something by making eco-friendly cars and electric cars. But honestly, really think about that. Is that really going to help? Because honestly, what we doing to the earth now, it's irreversible. It's just either we're going to speed it up by continuing the way we're going. Because it's not like, well, if we stop today and stop all pollution, that doesn't bring it back. You get what I'm trying to say? That doesn't bring the world back into and have them. No, it's going to continue. It's just going to be slower now.
Right.
So my thing is, we know this stuff. Just like we know money is the root of all evil, but we don't care. We don't care. And I know from the bottom of my heart that the world can never be like this. But I honestly and I truly believe if we ever truly wanted a society, a world of peace, happiness, whatever you want, a utopia, we have to get rid of money. We have to as a group, as a species, say these metals, these oils, and this piece of paper means nothing, and we help together. So when you say, well, how do you contribute to the world? Everybody should contribute.
But there's people who don't.
And I get that. And I get that.
It goes back to child support. There's
Hold
people
on.
that take advantage.
And I get that.
And abuse the system.
And I get that. And that brings me back to why I say that we as humans inevitably are selfish. Think about what you said. Some people's not gonna want to do that.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, why? I tell people about cleaning the house. Do you need to clean the house if you clean up after yourself? So if you eat something, you put the dish in the sink and you clean the dish after you eat. Are you ever gonna have dishes?
No.
When you take a shower or take a bath or whatever case be, when you get out and you clean a shower after you take a shower, is the tub ever gonna be dirty?
No.
Excuse my language, you take a shit or take a piss, you wipe the toilet seat down after you finish. Is the toilet ever gonna be dirty? But we don't do that. We don't do that. How simple is it just to clean up what you use? But we won't do that. We'll literally stack dishes in the thing and then say, well, somebody got to clean it. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But it is.
Mm-hmm.
And this brings back to why I say I hate humans. Is because we came up with this system. No, seriously, think about this. I'm getting deep here.
Yeah, I know.
We came up with this system to destroy ourselves. We are what Agent Smith said. We are a virus. We literally are consuming the natural resources of the earth.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you heard of I don't know if you know a guy called Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's a
yeah.
okay, he's an astrophysicist guy. He says in order for us to propagate as a species, because he know that we're destroying the earth. He said hundreds of thousands, millions of years in the future, the earth is going to be in uninhabitable. Yeah. So we're going to have to move to. We're going to have to find another planet that can sustain life.
All right, so
Hold on. What does that sound like? A virus. We consumed all our natural resources. We came to the earth. We multiplied. We consumed the natural resources. We destroyed everything, and now we need to move to another planet. And what? And then what? Basically, do it all over again. That's a virus. We are a virus to this world, and we know this, but we don't care because we want what we want. We want big houses. We want nice cars.
So I guess
We
you're
we
talking
want.
about a certain type of person because I don't see too many of this type of skin and those type of power and those position to
Gotta
do
open,
certain things
got
that you're talking about.
gotta
Like,
open
you
up
know
your
what I mean?
gotta open up your
Like,
eyes, man. Gotta open up your
yeah, tell
eyes.
all right, well, show me a black company that's destroying the earth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you talking about big boy dude. You got Elon Musk shooting rocket fuel every other day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Listen,
I don't see
listen.
it as being a
I'm not
global thing. I see it as being
a societal
with
thing,
an
a Western
American
thing.
society.
Okay.
American society. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they chop down trees every day. Put a market there, put a mall there, put a liquor store. Like, you know what I mean? Like every day. But I
And what?
think only thing I would say to
Hold
probably
on.
counter what you're saying is like definitely have to travel more. Like, you know what I mean? I have to see it for myself. I have to see the world for myself. I traveled, I haven't traveled to the east as much,
Okay.
just locally. Got the passport, but I need to actually see it. I can't just I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it's globally. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's just a Western world on how things is ran. Uh, the so-called power, like, like the perception on TV on, thinking global warming and all that. Certain people know what they're doing that's
Mhm.
damaging the earth. But I don't think us as a people, me being a black man, I don't think that's what we would do. Like, you know what I mean, as a culture. Like, if it was ran a certain way, I don't think we would be, worried about a dollar like that. So
Hold on.
I
Give me
wouldn't
one.
say everyone.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
All right, all right. We cooking. We cooking. Before we get to this last topic, this is one of the first episodes with my boy Nino. It's called Talking Contradiction, so we get to figure things out. Everyone has a right to change their opinion. That's why my show is called Talking Contradiction, because I can contradict myself all the time. I'll say something and then play it back, think about it a little bit. I'll go back and probably be like, you know what? I was bugging that day. Or someone would leave something in the comment section and we discuss it. Maybe I feel a little different about it, over time. But when my boy Nino was hitting that, I understand exactly what he's talking about. I feel him. And this is his thing. This is his lane. He got a lot to say. He got a lot to get off his chest. And we up for the debate, man. We up for, to talk about it, brainstorm, and get these ideas out, and understand that you know, tomorrow's another day. Humans is not that bad. At the end of the day, we gotta work. I gotta work. But main thing I'm about is working and working for myself. You know, always split the pie. Whatever I do for my employer, I got to make sure I put that same time and energy and do for self. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always got to build my own empire. So it's always a trade off to me too. That's why I don't view it as working, like as a grueling or a place where I'm going where I'm upset because I have a plan. So my plan is working, and you know respecting my employer and building on myself at the same time, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect everything that the employer built, and it motivates me to do the same thing. I don't know about the business tactics and all that, but I'm learning it because right now I'm helping my bro out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm you could say like, yo, the human species and all that, but I'm kind of like you're proof otherwise, and I think I'm proof otherwise. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is not
Absolutely,
that way.
absolutely.
So you know what I mean? So but
But all right, before we move on to next time, I'm gonna
right.
touch on that real quick.
Okay, okay.
But what you said is my whole point of this whole situation.
Okay.
I personally feel like we as a species should think like that. We should think that what I'm doing is helping the next person, and I will hope that that next person will help the next person. And like I said about the Christmas thing, if everybody gives something, everybody receives something. If we all gave the knowledge that everyone has to the next person, we all have the same skills and we can all live the life that we all want to live. But we would never allow that to happen because our ego won't allow it. I want to be better,
Right.
have more than the next person. It's almost as if people enjoy looking down on the people who's less fortunate, if you're really thinking about it. Because at the end of the day, why
No. Well, go.
I would say at the end of the day, why isn't it that we can't come together like an ant colony and build up our community, build up our society,
So,
build up this world together
so
as a
you
group?
all right, so you never
Everybody's
had
working to one
anybody that
cohesive.
yeah. But
Yeah, like I feel like if we all came together and we worked as a cohesive unit, as a cohesive species, and put all our brain power and our time
right,
into bettering the world and society
right.
without money, without looking for compensation, we will be a better species because no other species in this world does that. Everybody, you have a wolf pack, they all hunt, eat,
Right.
gather together to survive and build up their pack.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I feel
Nothing
like
wrong
I
with
feel
that.
like we I feel like we should follow that lead, but what we did, we went way out the way. We became, well, if you can't, then you just get nothing.
Yeah.
Well, if you want something, you got to work for it, and
Yeah.
I'll throw you the crumbs. I'll throw you crumbs here. This the people who own multi-billion-dollar companies.
Okay.
I'll throw you the little crumbs so you can stay alive to pay your taxes and stuff like that, and keep expanding my empire or whatever. But do you really think that person really care about you? No, they don't really care about you. They don't even know you. You could be working for a company and
Mm-hmm.
the owner don't even know who you are. You be like, well, what if it's a hundred thousand people working at the company? How is he supposed to know everybody? That's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is we are not a society that's cohesive. We are a society of individuals trying to work to a individual goal, not a
Okay.
common goal.
Okay. All right. So you never been taken advantage of, right?
I'm taking advantage of every day, all
Okay.
day, every day.
And what do you do when you feel as though you're being taken advantage of?
I accept it.
And th-
I accept it because, this is another topic for another day too, but I'm gonna touch on it a little bit.
okay.
Like I said, I'm a debater, so I debate with a lot of people all the time, and I tell people all the time, I get used all day, every day, and by friends, family, just everybody,
It's not a bad thing though.
and
But go ahead.
and I accept it because that's just who I am as a person. I'm generally a nice person, and I don't like that I'm like that,
But
but
what about what would you do if someone's take advantage of you? What do you do?
no, I
Did you
accept it.
feel as though?
I accept it because I'm gonna give you an example. Like I said, my friend, my family, my immediate family, every last one of them take take advantage or have taken advantage of me. Like I've literally been told by my mom. The only reason why I asked you because I know your brothers and sisters is gonna say no. So this is why I come to you. You think that's supposed to make me feel good? That don't make me feel good that you gonna tell me the only reason why I'm asking you or I'll come to you for everything is because I know you're not gonna say no because you're a good person, you got a good heart. Yes, but don't take advantage of that. That doesn't make me
Yeah.
feel good. And I feel like that a situation that makes me want to be like, well, I want to be an asshole. Just like they say, good guys finish last. Ain't that a saying? But it's true. Good guys
Yeah.
finish last. So
Hmm.
a good guy, a decent human being, would start to feel like, well, I want to be like these fuck boys. I
So
want
what
to
do you do when you take an event? You
be
say you
like
just accept it.
I
You don't
accept it.
change. You don't.
I accept it because my in my heart of hearts and my personality, I'm just a
Okay.
nice person. So if I want to say no, I don't. And and even if I do say no, I feel bad. I feel bad because it's like I didn't have to say no. Like I could have did it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I didn't
Yeah.
have to say no. So I don't say no because I'm a nice person that like literally like today I got called multiple times asking me, can I do this? Can I do that? This is coming up, such and such. Can you do this and do that? And I'm sitting there thinking like, but why y'all keep asking me? But I didn't question it. I just said, all right, okay, all right, that's cool. Like because there's really no reason for me to say no, but at the same time, I don't really want to do it. But because my personality and the person that
Okay.
I am a good person that's helpful and want what's best for everybody else.
Okay.
I say yeah, and I'll allow it. I'll allow it to happen, and they know that. This is why they continue to do that. I got multiple examples of me being used by all my family members, like my mom, my two brothers, my stepdad. The only person I can say never really I feel never took advantage of was my dad, honestly. But all my other immediate family, absolutely. One example, and I'm not gonna stay too.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
My older brother, a long time ago, he was actually living with me. He was actually living with me. He was only paying me $200 a month for rent, right? He had two cars. I mean, he had two jobs to the point where he was able to save up to get a Lexus coupe. Wintertime came along one of the years, I believe. It might have been that same year. And I asked him for $50 more because we're gonna have to turn the gas on. Do you know he complained about that? About an extra $50 and you only paying $200?
Okay.
It's just an extra $50 a month, and you got two jobs, and you complain. That's not taking advantage of somebody. Your mom come to you and tell you, well, the reason why she asked you can she stay with you is because she know your brother, your other brothers, they wasn't having that, so that's why she asked me. That's not being taken advantage of. That's crazy to me. But like I said, I allowed it to happen because at the end of the day, that's my family.
Right.
It is what it is, and like I said, I'm just a good person, so I'm not gonna sit there and say no because
All right. Real quick,
it is what it
I'm gonna
is.
ask one question, then we're gonna move on.
Go ahead. Yeah, I got
You gotta go to work, right?
you.
You take one way. Like, all right, you go to work. You got your route every day.
Hmm.
There's a dude knocking on your window, asks you for money. You give
Okay.
it to him once. You do it all the time. Are you
Hmm.
going to continue taking that way, or are you going to find another alternate route certain days? What you doing?
So, are you asking me what I'm doing in
Yeah.
per
What are you
se,
going to do?
or are you asking me the meaning behind what you're saying?
I'm not
So,
asking. What are you doing? That's it. Just simple.
okay,
Simple.
so me, just like I feel like most other people would think, well, what am I doing this for? So let's just say I was a type person that I just feel bad for homeless people, and I get it. You need to eat. So if I'm charitable like that and I have the means
Yeah.
and I'm just that type of person, that good person, yes, I would take that same route every day and I would give him that dollar every day or
Yeah.
or,
Okay.
or change or whatever the case
Right.
may be. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. The only people that wouldn't want to take that route, that would change that route,
Mm.
is people who don't care about that homeless man or homeless woman. I don't want to keep going that way because I know once I give them to them one time, they're gonna keep asking, "What's wrong with that though?" Because you know that they need it. You know you need to eat. That's why you're going to work. He not working. He can't work. So what's wrong with giving him a
Nah, you're
couple,
just
couple,
saying
couple
eating,
things?
but I'm just saying,
No,
like,
no. I'm
like
just I'm just saying
medicine. It could be
because he's homeless. So that I just automatically jump to this is why they asking for money. So
okay.
what? So the point I'm trying to make is it depends on what your perspective of this person is. If you are able to and you don't care about
All right.
giving this person money every time, then I don't see why you would go away or go a different way. If you don't care and you just see this person as a hindrance to you, then
Right.
you're a type of person that's going to go another way. But the society that we built, majority, I'm not gonna say all because there's no all or nothing. Majority of people is gonna take a different route. I'm not gonna keep going this way because I know dudes sitting there waiting.
Right.
I know I gave him a couple of dollars. I'm not gonna keep getting. He's not gonna keep coming to my car asking me for money every day like that. Like that's getting annoying. That's what you're gonna think. That's not a good person. That's not a decent person. You give because you know that person needs. Just help. Like you got it. When
But
I say you got,
it's not about food though, you know.
no. I
Like
get it.
most people say,
I'm just saying.
it's not
I'm
food.
just saying.
You
It
give
could just
people
be
food, they
changed.
be like, yo, this is insulting right now. I
Yeah,
don't need food.
I'm just saying it could be. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying it could be changed. But even if
But
your
you know what the
mental,
intention's for. You know
yes,
what it's for, and you want
even if
to.
your mental was, well, I think he's hungry, he want, but they not using it for, they using it for drugs or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
I get that part, and if that's the case, then I don't see why there would be an issue with you not giving him
Okay.
money anymore or him going another way if that was what it was being used for. But if it was literally honestly being used for food or
Right.
nourishment, some type of nourishment, it can be food,
Right.
water,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
then I don't why is that a problem?
Okay.
Why would you not want to go that route no more?
All right.
Like you don't want to help somebody that needs help. Like I can't get that. But I got off topic. You asked me
No, that was it.
what
That
I
was
would do.
it.
No,
Yeah,
but
what
you
would
asked
you
me
do?
what I would do.
Yeah.
So me per se, what I would do is I would probably keep going the same way, but at certain points of time, I'll be like, I would just say not today.
Okay. You just tell them straight up, not today.
Just not today. Got you
All right.
next time. Got you
All
next time.
right. Okay.
Because it's not about the money. It's just people in different moods. I may be going to work and I ain't feeling today. I don't even want to go to work. I was about to call out. I'm mad. Something happened. Like not today, man. Like I say that to some people that you just say hi to me. Like not today. I'm not in the mood. So it's going to happen.
Okay. All right. Last topic.
Go. Yep.
Is
Oh yeah.
gender roles in a relationship a good thing?
I'll wait for this one.
All
Oh,
right.
I was waiting
This
for
is
this
your
one.
drink, man.
Yeah, man.
You ready to get
I'm about to eat.
flamed, yo.
I'm about to eat, bro. I'm about to eat.
You ready to get
People got,
flamed out
yeah,
here.
people about to hate me.
Yeah, you about to get flamed.
People
All
about to
right.
hate me. I'm about to get all smoke. Man,
All
listen.
right. Talk to him. How you feel about gender roles?
I think gender roles is another scam, man. It's a scam. It's a power play. Uh, I don't blame women once again. I blame men. We the one who created this. It's no way in the world that as a normal human being, as an adult, I'm not even gonna say a man or a woman, as an
Okay.
adult, that you can believe in gender roles. Like it makes no sense. And why I say it makes no sense, because we change every day. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you the same person you was a year ago?
Of course not. No.
Are you the same person you was yesterday?
No. No. You learn every day.
You learn, your
Basically.
body get older every day. Everything changed mentally, physically, biologically every day. You're a different person,
Okay.
right? Gender roles is stipulations. That's all that is. Who are you? Who like seriously? Who are you to tell me that because I'm a man, my role is to protect and provide for another adult human being? Now I'm gonna ask you this question real quick. When you think, if somebody say protect and provide, what's the first thing that comes that I would think? To me, it's common sense. But what will come to your mind?
First thing you're gonna say is what, money?
No. Like no.
What is it?
I'm saying the logic behind protecting and providing, like the meaning behind it. What would be the one thing that come to mind when you think protecting and providing for
I don't know. Just running the
your
household,
child, your
right?
child,
Yeah.
your
Okay.
child? So in anything, any species, even our species, in life, in history, in the universe, if it's aliens out there, you procreate, you protect, and you provide for that child. Child, listen to what I'm saying. Child, hold on. You do that because you want your child to survive in the world that it lives in.
Okay.
to grow to become an adult. And then when the child becomes an adult, what they do, they move on, and then they do exactly what they
All
parents
right,
did.
gender
Meaning they,
roles though. There's
hold on,
roles.
hold on, no, hold on. So when you think protecting and providing, you think I'm going to be protecting and providing for a child.
No, but
Look, hold on.
your spouse.
Let me break it down.
All right.
No, let me break it down. So this is what happens. A female grows up to be an adult, right?
Okay.
And by saying my gender role as a female is to look for someone that's going to protect and provide for me. To me, this is just my logic. To me, this is my common sense. You're still a child. You are asking for child privileges. Like your dad and your mom did that for you. You are an
No,
adult. Hold on, they did their job. They raised you until you became an adult. They did their job. They protected and provided for their child to become an adult, and they let their child go out into the world. Now you're supposed to have a child and do that for your child, but no. You ask that from another adult human being. You say, "Oh well, I want this man to protect
yeah,
and provide for me,
of course.
an adult." Okay,
And what
that makes
about the nurturer?
that makes no sense to me. Hold on, I'm about to break this down. I'm about to eat. I'm about to eat.
Okay.
So then you're gonna say, "Well, I'm the man. I'm the protector and a provider, right?" Okay, you the protector and a provider for another adult human being.
Mm-hmm.
So your thing is to tell this woman, well, "I don't want you to go to school. I don't want you to get a job. I want you to stay home and take care of the kids and take care of the house. And I'll go to work and slave for another person company, raise their company up for 60 years until I'm able to retire to take care
Okay.
of my family." That's your logic. That makes no sense. You're gonna tell another adult human being how to live their life. You're gonna tell this human being, this adult human being, to not go to school and get an education, to not work for their own goals. That makes no sense to me.
No, you're saying gender roles, right? In a
Yes.
relationship.
So yes, a gender roles in a relationship. So basically, what I'm saying is the man will tell a woman, "Well, I'm the man. I'm the one that's
Right.
gonna go work and bring the money and basically pay for everything, do everything. You stay home, take care of the kids, and take care of the household."
No,
That that
that's out. Like that's not.
that would be the woman's role, and the man's role is to work and bring home the money. That's his role.
No,
A
not as
person
far
a,
as
per,
a stay at home
a
person.
person break into the house, you the man, right? So they gonna expect you as a man to go and deal with the person breaking into the house. That's quote unquote a gender role, right? You the man.
Of
You the man.
course.
You take
Sure.
out the trash. You the man, right? You pump the gas. You the man, right? Who are you to tell me what makes me a man? What if I don't want to do none of that? I'm not, I'm not a man. I'm not a man because I don't want to pump your gas when you got your own hands. I'm not a man because I don't want to take out the trash when you've been taking out the trash. You was living by yourself. I'm not a man because
Come on,
I don't
man.
want to work for I don't want to work all my life to bring home money for you while you stay home and take care of kids.
You talk about a stay at home person, like
Hold up. I'm
a
telling you,
relationship.
I'm about to eat. They about to hate me. They about to hate me. Everybody about to
Uh,
hate me, bro. First of all, this is where the logic falls for me. Two things. One, no one's ever gonna tell me what makes me a man. I'm a man whether you say I'm a man or not. I don't care what I do or don't do. That's one. Two, at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, I look at it like this. You can't tell me that at any point in life history, you and all our viewers,
okay.
whoever watched this, please comment down below. Please tell me at any point in life history where gender roles actually work. Who do you know where gender roles in a relationship actually work? I guarantee you can't find out one. And this is one of those situations where I can truly sit here and say even though I don't really believe in that, but in this situation, I can literally sit here and tell you it's not one person in this world that can sit there and tell me gender roles actually work for somebody. That's the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity is continuously doing the same thing over and over again, thinking you're gonna get a different outcome. It never works. But for whatever reason, we still abide by gender roles. but I know why. I get it.
Okay.
I understand. Selfish. We as humans are inevitably selfish. We want gender roles because as a man, who wouldn't want the power to tell somebody else what to do? Oh, it's my way. I'll make the money. I'll bring home the money. I'll provide this stuff for you. I'll buy you this and I'll do this for you. Who wouldn't want that? So of course I'm gonna say, well, I'm the man. I'm the protector and the provider. And with that, you're gonna do what I say. Power play. As a woman. Okay, yeah. I'll be a house mom. I'll do my womanly gender roles. Who wouldn't want to not have to do nothing, just sit back and live life and have somebody else take care?
I wouldn't say it's sitting back.
Hold on. Who wouldn't want to have somebody take care and fund their life? You know, nowadays, look, I watch YouTube a lot. Nowadays, you got women out here saying,
okay,
I want a man to pay for everything. I don't want to do nothing. My money is my money, and your money is our money. This is what they'll tell you.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
I don't want to do that. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to go on 3 trips every year. I want this bag. I want this shoes. I want that. I want all this, and you're gonna provide all this, and I don't have to do nothing but be a woman. I'm a woman, so why should I have to do any of that? This is what they'll tell you. That's crazy. But once again, why wouldn't women want that? Why wouldn't anybody want to not have to do anything and just have things given to them for no reason? So of course, women is going to want that, and of course, men is going to want what they want because it's a power play on both. Okay, answer me this question: would you rather be given $1,000 or work for $1,000? What you walking down the street right now and you found $1,000 on the floor? Would you rather take that or actually work for that $1,000? What's easier for you?
Well, I guess I would want $1,000.
Yes, that you found on the floor, right?
Of course. Yeah, okay.
That's a woman's role. A woman's role is just to be. And I get. This is why I want to Drake. That somebody that I know is not gonna be that's not gonna be faithful to me. That's gonna treat. Matter of fact, this is why.
You about to get cooked, man.
Hey man, listen, please don't kill me on what I'm about to say right here. Please don't kill me on what I'm about to say right here.
Look, bro, you going to church out here.
This is why a person like Cassie wanted a Diddy. This is why she wanted a Diddy. Like, come on. You knew this man wasn't a good dude. You knew he wasn't a good dude.
Hold up, the thoughts and opinion.
No, seriously, my man Nino. Think about that.
Boy Wonder.
Why?
It's
Why
not the thoughts
like that?
Of your boy Trey.
Hey,
Let's
man,
go.
Look, I told you, man. I told you. Hey, man. It's just, if you think about it, if you think about it, it don't make sense, bro. And I'm gonna give you another example about that situation. And this is why I say this. Let's say you go to a club, right? And you know that this club is a dangerous place. Like it's always a fight or it's always a shooting or whatever the case may be, right? Why would you go to that club? Why does anybody go to that club? But people still do. You know the dangers of going to that club, but you still go there. That makes sense to you? That's the equivalent of somebody saying, I want a Drake, I want a Future, I want a Nick Cannon, I want a Jay-Z, I want somebody that's a millionaire or wealthy or famous. That's the equivalent. Those people is never going to be the husband that you would want. You know what I'm trying to say? They may be good fathers.
I get what you're saying.
They may be good fathers because in their mind it's about their child, not you. But you're going to get cheated on. You're going to get used. When I say used, meaning they're going to tell you, you got to do what I say.
Yeah, but I don't always think it's the person's fault. Like, you know what I mean?
How is it not?
Sometimes you
can
be.
But you choose.
Yeah, you have a choice. But sometimes you can be.
But like you said about your job, you chose that job.
Right.
They chose these men because they got money. But you know what comes with that. You know what comes. So when it happens,
yeah, but at a certain age, when you introduce to certain things at a certain age.
Oh, come on. And so now you trying to tell me as an adult human being, once again, you don't have the will. Matter of fact, you're right. Because like I said, people lack common sense. People lack common sense at the end of the day. Because there's no way you can sit there and tell me, I don't care what happened in your past. You said yourself. You said yourself, you learn something, you learn every day.
Every day, yeah.
So how can you sit there telling me because something happened in your past that you're gonna make a bad decision in your future? That
Well,
makes no
eventually
sense.
she learned, and eventually she got the strength
Man,
to
no, no,
move
no, no,
on.
no. That's not how
That's
that
what I would
works.
say.
That's not how that works. You're gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna keep going to this club because I'm gonna keep going to the club even though I know they shoot every time because I ain't never get shot. Hold on. That's what you're
Because
saying,
people do it in relationships all the time.
bro.
Oh, I can't wait. I heard people say, I can't wait till I get my income tax money to leave this dude.
And
I
that's my
can't
point.
wait. And you go through it every single day. Like you're waiting for a moment to leave. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of just going.
But
Like, you
that's
know what I'm saying?
but
Like
see,
I heard people say some crazy stuff like that. Like I just need
that's
enough
my
money to
point.
get this.
That's
Like,
but that's my
okay.
point. That's my point. That's my whole point of the whole gender role thing. At the end of the day, if you, man or woman, was to sit there and say, "Well, my contract," okay, this is how I look at it. This is how it should be. This is how a relationship should be, right? Now, there's no real such thing as
That's your
50-50.
opinion on what a
Yes, yes,
relationship
yes,
should
yes,
be.
yes, yes.
Right.
There's no real thing of 50-50. I get that. No one's ever gonna sit there and be like, oh
Okay.
well, the gas bill is $75 and 75 cents. So you gonna give
We're going to divide that by yeah.
$35 and 35 cents a piece. You're not gonna do that. Like, of course not. Of course, I get that. But what I'm saying is this is a relationship. No gender roles. No, well, now because I'm with you, I shouldn't have to take out the trash no more. I shouldn't have to clean the bathroom no more, even though that's what you was doing before you got with me.
Okay.
What should be is, well, my rent was $2,000 and your rent was $1,500, right?
Okay.
I had to cook for myself, clean everything up because this is the mess that I made, and I had to clean up behind myself, right? This is what should happen when you find your significant other, a partner. My rent was 2,000. Now it's only 1,000.
Okay.
Do I have to cook every day? No. Some days. Do I have to clean everything up by myself? No. I got help. If I'm working and you
Okay.
home, you clean the dishes. You clean up. If you working and I'm at home, I clean up. If you working and I'm at home, I cook.
Okay.
What's wrong with that? Seriously, think about that. What's wrong? How can you not want something taken off your plate? You got to pay $2,000 of your own rent being by yourself. You got no help coming from nowhere. But you would not take help. And when I say help, meaning someone comes in and takes some of that burden off of you because of a gender role. Oh well, yeah, I was paying my own rent, but now with you, you the man, so your role is to continue work and then and pay for all the bills, and I just stay home and take care of the house, and I don't do nothing. Well, I don't take out the trash no more because you here. I don't pump my own gas no more because you here.
Okay.
Something go bump in the night, you get up and you go take care of it. But then
So these are the type of women you deal with.
no. I'm just saying as
Or are
a
you just
whole.
shooting it?
I'm just saying as a
All right.
whole. I'm just talking about gender roles as a whole. This is what's being told. What's being told is a gender role is specific towards that gender, meaning because you're a man, you supposed to do something. No one's ever gonna tell me what I'm supposed to do. The only thing I'm supposed to do is live and die. That's a fact. That's the only thing guaranteed to me is live and die. Everything else is my
In a
choice.
relationship?
No, and in life.
All right, in
No
life.
one's ever
Okay.
going to tell
Yeah.
me what I'm supposed to do. If
Okay.
I do it, it's because I want to do it. The only thing I'm supposed to do was I was born, and at some point I'm going to die. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. That's out of my hands. Everything else is my choice.
So what type of woman is ideal for you? Like, what's your ideal woman? Like,
I wouldn't even say it has anything to do with an ideal woman. And my significant other and the woman that I want treat me the way you want to be treated. That's it. That's my idea of a relationship.
okay.
No gender roles. Treat me the way you want to be treated. So that comes with everything. Meaning, love me the way you would want me to love you. If you don't want me to cheat on you,
We
then
did it.
don't
We did a
don't, then don't
video.
cheat on me.
We did a video
Mhm.
where the guy got into a confrontation with the neighbor
Okay.
that was downstairs and he was upstairs.
Yeah, gotcha.
He came out to handle it,
And he died.
and she came out and interfered. That's a gender role. Like, you know what I mean? To
He
me,
died.
he died because
He
of what?
died because he thought he was a protector and a
No, because
provider.
she
No, no,
came
no,
and
no, 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 no,
interfered.
no, 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 no,
She
no.
interfered in
No,
his
no,
role to handle that situation.
no.
We got to go back and watch
Mm-mm.
it now.
No, no, I know. I remember the video. I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
He thought he was big shot. I'm the man. I'm gonna come save the day, and you
Right.
got your ass shot.
Yeah.
It's like point blank, plain and simple. See, this is a smart thing.
But she
Hold on,
interfered.
hold on,
You
hold on,
didn't
hold
see
on,
that?
hold on, hold on,
You
hold on.
didn't see that?
Hold
If
on.
she
Let me explain.
like, I believe in gender roles, she got, like, she would have to just stay in the back with the kid.
But the
Because she
problem,
lost her son too. Now she lost her man and her son.
but check this.
Okay.
See, this is where the brainwashing coming in.
Okay.
You can't see that the gender role is the problem. The right thing, the logical thing, and the right thing to do in that situation was neither one of y'all confront that man. Call the fucking cops. Excuse my language.
Okay.
Call the cops. There's no, I'm the man, or I'm gonna go protect my girl, my woman. No, call the cops. Because now you live. Now your son live. Now y'all both are alive. But oh, my gender role is the man. I gotta protect my family. No, that's what the cops is for. And now he's dead. No, you laughing.
Nah,
I'm dead serious.
I hear
Think
you.
about that. Because this is the problem. This is why I say gender roles is bad. We got this warped sense of what they should be. Well, okay. For the life of me, I can't understand why.
All right. Do you think?
And I hold on. I don't even want to, in per se, say you, but I would just say people. I
Okay.
cannot for the life of me to understand why y'all, like, people take what people say as face value. So you would say you believe in gender roles because that's how you was raised. Your mom or your dad taught you. So what? Well, who taught them that? Well, they mom and they dad. Well, who taught them that? Well, they mom and they dad. So basically, you trying to tell me everything your mom and dad taught you was right, was good? No. Oh, wait. What you're doing is you're picking and choosing what they said and told you and raised you is right and wrong. No. You know deep down inside in your heart of hearts as a human being, if you're a normal human being, you know that at the end of the day, well, that don't make sense. But because it's the norm, we just automatically are now accustomed to it. So we just think it makes sense, and we just think it's right. But just because something is doesn't make it right. That him dying is a gender role. It's something you want to be a big shot. You
I
think
say it
you're a
was
man.
lack of a gender
You
role.
think you're a man. You think you're a man, so you want to come in and be the big shot. No, what you should have did was took it behind in the house, called the cops. This guy out here, whatever started the situation, had the cops come handle it. But now, nope, I'm the man. Go in the house, babe. Go in the house. I got it. Now you get shot. Now you dead. And she's alive. The person you was trying to protect is alive, and you dead. And you proud of that because you was the man and you was the big shot because you the man. Oh, I'm the protector. But now you dead. What you protecting now? You ain't protecting nothing. And that's what you live for? That makes no sense because all you had to do was call the cops and you would have been alive. Your child would have been alive. So that's where that logic come from. Same thing. Someone breaking your house, you say, "Well, I'm the man.
Okay.
I'm supposed to go and handle the intruder." No, you're not. You're supposed to call the cops. That's what they did. See, oh man, I gotta cook. I gotta cook. I gotta cook, bro. That's what the cops are for. Seriously.
Yes. Yes.
What's the point of the cops for situations like that? Why are you trying to do the cops' job? Save yourself, bruh. Seriously, stop trying to be a big shot thinking you're a man because you
Okay.
protecting your family. You
Yeah.
didn't protect your family. You just lost your family. Your family lost you. That's not protecting your family. Why do y'all do this gender role? Yo, it's literally slavery. Slavery. You saying, well, I want you to stay home and take care of the house and the kids. You telling someone what to do and you tell them to abide by that because you the man and she's okay with that. That's slavery. You got to go out to work for what? What's the minimum for retirement? 50 years at a job or something like that? 47, 45 years?
Okay.
You do that. You got to do that from 18 to 60 just to retire. That's slavery. To bring home money to take care of this household. That's slavery, bro. You want to know what's not slavery? Y'all working as a cohesive group and building that together. Okay. Point blank, pen and simple. I'm just making this real quick. You make $80,000 a year. That's an income of $80,000 for the household, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She get a job. She making $50,000 a year. How much is that for the household? $130,000 a year, right? Is that not better than 80?
Of course.
So why would you ever tell this person not to work? Why would you ever tell this person not to go to college and get a degree to get a good job so they can help build up the lifestyle that will help your kids? Not
All
for
right, you
you.
talking about gender roles of a woman staying home, being
No.
a stay-at-home.
I'm more so in disagreement.
Because gender roles is like when I'm saying gender
on.
roles, it's like a bunch of different things. Women are nurturers. Like a
Man,
woman can take.
Says who?
Huh?
Okay. Explain.
Says the woman's body.
Explain. No. Okay. Where has that worked? We gonna go back to this. Tell me where that worked. You said women are nurturers, right?
Yes.
So you telling me a woman is better fit to raising your child than you are? Go ahead.
I have a.
No. Just answer the question. Don't get deep there.
Yes. Yes.
Why? So you telling me that the person you had a child by can raise your child better than you can? Is that what you're saying?
It's a different perspective. Yeah. Raising a
It's
child,
no-
yes.
it's
To a
no-
certain age, yes.
There's no way in the world I
yeah.
would ever think. There's no way in the world I would ever think that a woman can raise my child better than I can. First of all, y'all about to hate.
I could raise a
Hold
child.
on. Y'all
I
about
could
to
raise
hate.
a child. It's
Y'all
gonna
about
be
to-
a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of ways of how I am as a male.
Look,
But as a woman being a nurturer, nah, I think a woman can raise a child better. Up
check
to a
this
certain
out.
point, like you know what I mean, to a certain age, and
Mhm.
then
Check this
all
out.
that.
I'm about to cook again. They about to hate me again. I'm telling you. So
Okay.
first of all, once again, like I said, it's no way in
They
the
might
world.
cook me,
There's
like
no.
you know,
There's
like
no way in the world I would ever think a woman
okay.
can raise my child better than I can. There's no way in the world I think a woman is a better nurturer than I am.
She pushed the baby out, bro.
I don't care what she did. You talking about what could have, what should have? No. Think about this.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Think about this. Once again, I get your thinking. Once again, it's brainwashing, bro. See, this is what. Hey, back to
Okay,
my channel.
Back
to my channel that's coming soon. Thinking outside the box. Hey, man, look, I'm telling you, I'm just thinking outside the box, baby. Look, I'm not brainwashed. Y'all brainwashed, not me.
Oh man.
So look, this is why I say that. Okay, so first of all, can a woman raise a child? Can a woman raise a boy to be a man?
No.
Okay. How is that your answer? You know what? Okay. Can a woman raise a girl to be a woman?
Yes.
How? They not even women are not even women themselves. They kids. You can't raise a kid to be a woman. She want to be protected and provided for. How can she raise a girl to be a woman? She don't even want to be a woman herself. Think about this.
You're talking about. I don't know what type of woman you deal with, bro.
Bro, it's not.
Like,
It's not about the woman I deal with. Think about this logic. Look,
okay, talk to me.
Take yourself once again. Think it outside the box. Coming soon. But think about this. Really, I need you to open up your chakra senses, whatever. Really, sit there and think about what I'm saying. Think about this. In my point of view, a woman wants to be a protector and provided for. That's child mentality. That's what I would think I would have to do for my child, right?
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't want you for quote unquote. My gender role is to tell you to stay home, take care of the kids, and take care of the household, right? What skills does she have to raise a girl or a boy to be a man? You doing everything as a man.
I say to a certain point.
Hold on. As a man, you're showing your kids that you got to get up and work, sacrifice by working, by protecting for them, by showing them what's right and wrong. You have a daughter. I don't know. You got a daughter?
Right.
Okay. You and your child's mother was together. Let's just say y'all together.
Okay.
She said, Mom, Dad, I got a boyfriend. She 14 years old. What you gonna say?
I'm gonna give her my perspective. I'm gonna give her my view,
Yeah, what you
and
gonna
she got
say?
to get her mother's view.
No. What are you gonna say as a man if your daughter who's 13, 14 years old come to you talking about something, she got a boyfriend?
She don't. She
That's
don't
what
have
you
a.
gonna say.
Yeah, for sure.
Most of the time, not all. Most of the time, it's gonna be the woman that's more. Oh, it's just innocent. It's just little puppy love, little kids. They don't really know what that means. But you are showing discipline.
Mm-hmm.
You are showing your daughter that, hey, listen, this isn't something that kids should be aspiring to. You still got growing to do. You still got an education. Stay,
Mm-hmm.
stay, stay in school. Get your book. Stay in the books. Learn something. You don't got no boyfriend. We ain't doing that. As a man, that's what you're gonna tell your woman, your daughter.
Something
Some,
along those lines.
your daughter get hurt. Who's she coming to? Your mom, the mom, or you?
If she get hurt, as far as what?
So somebody did
By the
something to her.
relationship,
No, somebody did something. A little boy, little girl hit her or something like that at school. Who she
she will
coming
come
to?
to me.
Okay, she'll come to you. Okay, cool. So let's just say we're in any situations where the mother is teaching the daughter anything, any life experiences. Where? There's none. There's none. You are better fit to tell your daughter what to look for in a man and what not to.
Mm-hmm.
What to accept and what not to. Once again, tell me, what is the mother teaching that daughter to be a woman? Nothing, because you told her you don't want her to go to school. You told her you don't want her to work. So all she knows is sitting home, cooking, and taking care of kids. But you can't even do that.
Being a
Now,
nurturer.
now I'm gonna go to the world we live in. And this is why I say you need to think outside the box, and people need to stop being brainwashed. You can walk outside your door right now.
Let me ask you, who
Hold
cooks better,
on,
your
hold on.
mom or your
I
pops?
cook better. I cook better. I tell most women. I tell most women, and you can ask. No, seriously, seriously. You can ask my child's mother.
Who taught you how to cook?
You can ask my child's mother.
Who taught you how to
She,
cook?
she, she, she would tell you. She'd be like, yeah, he think he could cook better than me or whatever case be. Absolutely.
Who taught
Absolutely
you?
can.
Who taught you
Hold
how to
on.
cook?
Hold on. So, in a sense, right? I look at it like this. She don't have any experience as an adult to even raise a child. And I'm looking, and if you think about it, it's because of gender roles, quote unquote gender roles. So what is she teaching your child? Okay, your child do something bad. She get disrespectful, or the mom tell her to do something, and I'm not doing that. What do the mom usually do? It depends on the family, but usually you'll hear the mom be like, "Oh, wait till your dad get home. I'm gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
him what you said." And then the dad, "Oh, guess what Brian said to me. He said he ain't cleaning up his room. What you do as a dad? Get your behind over here. What you just say to your mom? Your mom
Yeah, for
told
sure. Yeah,
you disciplining.
for sure.
Come on, bro. Tell me, what is she teaching the child, bro? How is she raising the child? How are you telling me?
It's just to a
Hold on,
certain
bro. How
age.
are you telling me she's better fed than raising the child than you? That's crazy. Think about that. Okay. Do you
There's
know?
roles to be
Do,
played
do,
though.
do you know in this world there's a higher percent of single parent household where women are raising kids
Mm-hmm.
and the father's not really in their life than there is of cohesive family, and together the two parents separately working together as a unit being good co-parents. That
Right.
there's more single parent households where the dad is not really involved like that. Do you know it's more of that than it is anything else? You trying to tell me the world we live in right now, and you know, like I know, that most of these people out here is being raised by single parents, which is
Mm-hmm.
a mother, which is the mother, and you telling me this world that we live in is anywhere close to being a decent, good world? Absolutely not. You see the stuff that's going on nowadays, and I'm definitely not gonna get into that because that's way taboo. But you know what I'm trying to say. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous out here. I don't even go outside like that. Ain't nothing out here for me. It is nothing out here for me, bro. But the devil. I'm being honest with you. These people, like I said earlier, you got people asking other people, what is a woman? What are we talking about here? Who's raising these people? Mothers, women. But you telling me that a woman is a better nurturer. is she nurturing? What is she doing? Okay, I'm gonna take everything else out of what I just said. My own experience.
Okay.
I was separated from my dad when I was 4, I believe. Right? So I don't
Okay.
really have much memory of that. Probably. It probably was earlier than that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But long story short is, and no offense to my mom. I love my mom to death. I love my mom. I love you, mom. She did nothing. She allowed her husband, which is my stepdad, to tell her he the man, he the protector and the provider. Do you know this man destroyed his body trying to provide for the family? When he died, God forbid, when he died, this man was damn near crippled. Excuse my language again. He was almost crippled. Crippled. I mean, it was bad. He would get side jobs. Now, don't be wrong. The man, I may not have liked him that much, but the man was he had it going. He could fix a house. He
Mm-hmm.
could build a house, bro. He could fix your car. He could fix your plumbing. He could
Oh
fix your
man,
he could fix your electricity. He
this
could do
broadcast
it,
about to end. Damn.
bro. Look,
It's,
man, cooking, man. Yo,
yeah.
hey, man, look. At the end of the day, man, all I'm trying to say is
Okay.
it's sad that you think that, but you know what I mean, that's your personal feeling. And I feel like most people would say the same thing because everybody quote unquote say that the woman is the nurturer and all that. But to be honest with you, you could look at the world we are in now.
Right.
Where's the evidence of that? Where's the evidence of that? Seriously, don't get me wrong. Yeah, there may be some people that come out that's raised by their mom that came out to be good, like LeBron James. I guess I don't know if his dad was in his life, but whatever the case may be, that you get a
Right.
LeBron James. Yeah, but that's a minority. That's a small percentage. Most people that's being raised by just the mother.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we got people out here. Once again, I'm not gonna get into it. I think you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Acting and
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
the things that they want to do.
Right. Right. Right.
Who raised them? Your daughter become, not yours, but your daughter become a stripper. Your son becomes a drug dealer, prostitute. What's the first thing the person say? Was your dad in your life? What does that tell you? That the dad is the person who raised the kids to be a kid. You as a father, you teach your daughter what not to go for because you
Mm-hmm.
know, as a man, you know how men are. So you are teaching her life skills. The mom not. You are teaching your son life skills. The mom's not. But you still would think that the mom is a more of a nurturer and they better fit. I don't understand. And you can and show me the evidence where that makes sense. The definition of insanity. Y'all thinking one thing, and y'all constantly think the same thing,
Right.
and the results are always the same. And the world is only getting worse.
All right. On that note,
I'm full, bro. I'm full.
I
I
gotta
ate
wrap
enough.
it
I
up.
ate enough, man.
Yeah, you ate today.
Hey,
You ate.
man.
You ate, man. You chopped it up.
Please, guys, don't hate me. Please, God.
Yo, I just let them cook,
This is just my
man.
thoughts.
Like
This is just my thoughts,
I
man.
got a
That's
lot of
it.
thoughts and opinions,
This is
and
just my
they
thoughts, man.
differ.
Like at the end of the day,
Yeah, this is my boy Nino. You know what I mean, good dude. He's very passionate about what he say.
yeah, man. I
And
really appreciate you
yo,
for having
great
me on.
episode, man. I just had to wrap this up, man. I hope it just didn't cut off, like, you know what I mean, abruptly on us right now, because we went 2 hours, man. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
it
Like,
still
you know what I
says
mean?
recording, but I don't know. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
more than
It
me.
gave a
You know more than
countdown on this side. I don't know what
okay.
that was about, so I gotta actually see what it did. But um, I don't know if it chopped it up. However, but I don't
Gotcha.
know how much memory I got left. But yo, this is one of the first episodes. It's Talking Contradiction. Nino could change his point of view, man. This is the show. This is what it's called, Talking Contradiction.
Hey,
Till he get his
man.
platform. It looked like he's standing on his square, man. It don't
Coming
look like he
soon.
changed.
Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming
He
soon.
looking like
I'm
yo,
eating till I'm eating
yo.
till listen. I'm eating till I'm full every episode. I'm
Yo,
eating till I'm full, bro. I'm
yo,
telling you.
yo,
But once
yo,
again, listen, man.
yo,
Don't hate me.
yo.
Don't
This
hate
was
me.
great.
Just my thoughts. That's it. I love everybody,
Right.
man. It is what
Yo,
it is.
great episode. I'm your boy E-Trayde. It's my boy Nino. Follow him, Nino Boy Wonder, on all platforms. E-Trayde on all platforms. Follow videomixtape.com. And Till next time, man. We gonna try to get into a rhythm, man. We might just keep doing this, man. You know what I mean? Call it something else, different vibe. But I like what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe in the bottom, man. Leave your comments, man.
We need those comments.
Holla at
for
us.
Sure.
Y'all got any topics? Y'all want us to talk about? We getting there, man. We got it.
Definitely.
Next time. Peace.
Peace.